Let's introduce Alpesh Patel, who's with us for the briefing from Profinium Partners. Welcome, Alpesh.
Thank you, thank you.
For whatever reason, our illustrations are not with us this morning, so you and I can talk the viewers through what's going on.
They don't need illustrations when they've got us to look at, Sally.
So let's have a look. Front page of the Telegraph.
Yeah.
UK won't pay EU bill without a Brexit deal. We're getting tough, are we? Is this the right method in your view?
Yeah,
what do
I
you
think it's great. It's just funny when a politician talks tough. They're not exactly Mark Wahlberg talking tough, fine, but a politician. Look,
it's not talk with Mark, it's action.
It's
normally an AK-47 or something like that.
That's who we need doing Brexit negotiations, I tell you. A pound buys as many euros today as it did 10 years ago. Okay, at the start of the crisis and all the rest of it. Is any of this negotiation back and forth moving volatility in the pound? I mean, a little bit here and there. Do we, in finance, the area that I'm in, care much about it until March and beyond? No? Well, thank you for letting us know in advance there's going to be a car crash in March. We went through the credit crunch. We don't care how much devastation you're going to put on us because we've been through worse.
But many, many people care extremely deeply. I would imagine those who work for car manufacturers in the UK, who are in Nissan factories in the UK, or that kind of scenario. It's a big deal for them. I mean, jobs could be on the line, and if you believe those who are, Project Fear, it could have a massive impact. So the question is,
what I mean by not
react?
care is don't care about what the politicians are telling us, because when we had things like the credit crunch and the car manufacturers went bust, the likes of GM, let alone the other ones, it wasn't that we were trusting the politicians. We just had to. We were on our own, is the point.
Yeah, but
whether you're a blue-collar worker in car manufacturing, I've got bad news for you. You are on your own.
Well,
do not rely on and putting your faith in the politicians to get you out of this mess.
Actually, in Detroit, they were bailed out by the state, actually, some of the big car manufacturers.
Massive unemployment figures that they have regardless.
The politicians did come to their rescue.
I'm glad you trust the politicians. I'm glad you're defending them.
No, I'm not saying I'm trusting them. I'm just countering what you're saying. But the point is, though, as this article outlines in the front page of the Telegraph, Dominic Raab is going with this message to Brussels. What will the reaction be in Brussels? And what does it mean for the fact that we're supposed to hit some sort of deadline in October, i.e. agreement with Europe in October, so that they can present it to the other members of the European Union?
It is impossible for me to say that by November, as some of the Europeans have said, we'll come to some kind of agreement, or we won't. It is just absolutely... Anybody who tells you, yes, we're likely to, or we're not, they're blowing hot air. I hope we do. I hope we'll come to a deal, which would be better than no deal, but... we've got no idea, and there's nobody in finance that I've met who's got a clue on what's going to happen.